Okay, so for 1b, if we add up these three rows, so we add up this row, and this row, let's just call that 3r, so 3 times the r, because all the rows are going to be the same. This needs to equal all of the numbers, right? So this needs to equal the sum from 1 to 9. Now we can either add 1 through 9 manually, or there's a nice formula, n plus 1 over 2, which can be used to calculate that. And if we plug it in, if we plug 9 in, we get 9 times 10 over 2, which is 45. So yeah, or you could just add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You'd get 45. So that means 3 times the row needs to equal 45. And therefore a row is 15. Okay, so that would mean immediately that this is going to be 5. And I believe this would be 9. And then you probably could start with multiple different ones. I think it's going to be easiest to start from the bottom. It has to be an even number because we only have even numbers left. It can't be 8 or 6 because either of those we plug it in. With 8, you'd already get over 17 because these rows need to equal 15. So you couldn't put anything there. And then with 6, yeah, it gets 15 in this row, and then that would have to be a 0, which you can't do. So it's either a 4, or a 2. If it is a 4, I'll write it on the outside, then this would have to be a 2, and then this would have to be a 10. And there are no 10s, so the only possible remaining one is 2. So let's just make sure it would work. In this row you'd have 6, and this row you'd have 4, and then up here on top you'd have the 8. And that lines up, and you can check that all the rows match. Okay, that's the first one. And the second one sounds like it's like a 100-page book. You know, Monday 1 page, Tuesday 2 pages. So for starters, let's see how much they do an entire week. Using the same formula before, or manually adding 1 through 7, you would get 7 times 8 over 2 equals 28. So she reads 28 pages in a week. Now, if we divide 100 by 28, we get 3, remainder 16. So after 3 weeks, there will only be 16 pages left. So on the Monday of that week, they'll get down to 15 pages because they read 1 page. Then Tuesday, I'll just write out the days here. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay, so on Monday they have 15 pages left at the end. Tuesday they'd get down to 13. Wednesday, 10. So I'll write it down on the side. -1, -2, -3. Then we subtract 4 to 6. Then 5 to 1. So at the end of Friday she has 1 page left. So on Saturday, there's no pages left. She reaches page 100. So the final answer is Saturday.